So New York Times, they just recently made an article here listing the top 100 movies of the 21st century. And some people even could submit their own kind of ballot there as well. I had to actually, you had to make an account to do that though. So I actually had to subscribe to New York Times in order to do that. But it's only $1. So I did that. It was only $1 there. And that's tough. I mean, thinking about, 100, just 100 movies, that's not a lot of movies considering all the movies made between 2001 to now. That's not a lot when you think about that. And you said you skimmed the list.
I kind of just read through it on another site because I don't have a New York Times subscription, but so I just looked at a site that had all the movies listed like back to back to back.
Yeah, and you can click here like you have seen it or you haven't seen it. So out of the 100 movies, I have seen 65 of them, and I have not seen 34 of them. What about you? What was did you
I
grade?
have seen 87 of the
Hmm.
movies on the list.
Wow, so that's a B plus. B plus there you did there right there, almost A. So yeah, I need to work up on seeing a lot of these movies. So yeah, people can go through it. I'm not gonna go through the whole list. Like I said, 100 movies there. It'll take a while to do that on the pod, but if people want to go, people can check it out there, or they can do like what Chris did and go to another site, and then people can see all the movies listed. I'm just gonna go to the top 10 here of films. So top 10, we have The Social Network, which makes sense. David
Yeah.
Fincher, that makes sense, I think, and they are making a sequel to this movie. I heard that.
Yeah, with Aaron Sorkin directing in addition to writing, which is a tad concerning to say the least.
Yeah, has he directed a movie before, Aaron Sorkin?
He's directed 3, and I've seen 2 of them, and from what I've heard, they get progressively worse as they go along. His first one was Molly's Game, which I liked, and
Okay,
then he did The Trial of the Chicago 7, which has pieces of it that I like, but I wasn't a big fan of, and then I never saw his third one, which was Being the Ricardos, about the I Love Lucy set.
okay. I did like Molly's Game. Okay, I did like that. The Trial of Chicago 7, I thought was it would just be better to actually see a documentary about this instead of watching this movie. And I never saw the Being the Ricardos either. Never saw that. I heard it wasn't that good though.
Yeah, I
Um,
heard it had good performances, but not much else. That's what I heard, at least.
yeah, and these movies were voted on by like 500 people within the industry, actors, writers, directors, producers, various people like that. So that's who voted on this list. And you see Simon Liu, he's the one that voted on this movie there, and you can see his ballot there as well. Number 9, Spirited Away, Hayao Miyazaki. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That definitely makes sense. There isn't a lot of animated films on this list. There's a few other ones. There's Wally that's on here, which also that makes sense why Wally would be there. I'm surprised the
Up was on there too, I noticed.
Yes, Up was on there, so, Miyazaki there or Disney Pixar movies were on this list. I'm surprised The Incredibles wasn't on the list. I was surprised about that. I thought that
Yeah, that is kind of shocking.
would yeah. And then you have, John Turturro who voted for this one there. I don't know why I clicked yeah, I have seen that. Oh, no, 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 I haven't seen yeah, Spirited Away. Number 8, Get Out, Jordan Peele. Um, so this was voted by Daniel Brooks there. What do you think about this one? What do you think about this pick?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's one of those movies where opening weekend, when people first saw it, everyone, including myself, and I assume you as well, immediately were like, "Oh yeah, instant classic." This is such a definitive movie in terms of the moment that it was released and what it says about society, particularly in our current times right now. And it's a message that is delivered so incredibly well, and it still resonates to this day. So, and considering what Peele has gone on to do since then and how every actor has sort of ascended from this movie since, yeah, I think it totally makes sense to put it on here.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this became had a lot of culture influence. Like the sunken place became the new thing to say somebody was a sellout. I mean, they're in the sunken place there. That kind of became the new vernacular for that. And this movie's really tight, I think, script wise. There, I thought I didn't really like Us that much. It's hard to do a follow up, and I know a lot of people. The thing about knocking it out of the park with your first movie is everybody's looking for you to chase that greatness that you had with your first movie. So everybody's looking like, okay, you're going to be just as great as Get Out. And I think he's made some interesting films. Like Nope, I think is really good. I think Nope is very good. I do like that a lot. I think it's makes up for Us, that movie, which I thought kind of fumbles. There's a huge amount of plot holes in that movie there.
I liked Us, but yeah, I agree. Nope is better.
Yeah, so that worked. Then you get number 7, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Here, I saw this movie way back. I could see it being on a list like this. I think this is a very strong movie here. A great kind of quirky romantic comedy. Um, Also a little bit dash of the drama in here. What do you think about this one?
Yeah, this is a movie that I like. It's not a movie that is necessarily one of my favorites, but I do get why a lot of people would rank it super, super high on their lists.
Yeah. So you had that one. Then you have No Country for Old Men. Um, and you do have speaking about the Coen brothers, who are one of the directors in the 21st century that really have defined film a lot, have made a lot of great movies. And you'll see a lot of movies from the same director. There's multiple movies from the same director, like Christopher Nolan. There's multiple movies from him. He's got like Inception, Interstellar, is on here. Dark
Dark
Knight
Knight.
is on there, as well as Quentin Tarantino is on here multiple times with Inglorious Bastards and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So he's on here multiple times. So No Country for Old Men, I definitely understand this choice a lot. I think it's one of I would definitely put up here top 100 movie of the century. Amazing performance, especially people. Harvey Bardem's role, that was iconic. Him as this villain. Very, very iconic character. I definitely see that. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think this movie is a masterpiece, including the ending. I get why that bugs some people, but it didn't bug me then, and it doesn't bug me now. It's probably my favorite Coen Brothers movie, except maybe for Big Lebowski.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Then you have Moonlight, Barry Jenkins. Damn. I should have made a La La Land joke right here. Too late now. But yes, you have Moonlight here, Barry Jenkins, amazing film, gorgeous film there, Barry Jenkins, who did a lot of great things with this. I think it's a stellar movie here. Absolutely, and definitely a cultural defining film. I definitely see that. And what about you?
Yeah, I agree. It's a great movie. It's a movie that I missed when it first came out, but then watched a year later as part of a film class that I was taking in college. And yeah, it's a movie that you watch it and if you're teaching a class, this is definitely a movie to show because it's so well crafted and so well performed and so well written. And yeah, it's also one of the movies I think that it winning Best Picture and that whole conundrum sort of helped put A24 on the map and make them more mainstream and turn them into more of a household name because of just how good this movie and so many of their other movies are. But I think, yeah, this one definitely played a huge part of it because of how impactful it was, its awards run, everything about it.
Yeah. Number 4. I have not seen this movie. In the Mood for Love. I hear a lot of people talk about it. Hear how much of a classic it is, but I have not seen it myself. Have you?
Yes, I have. It's a good movie.
Okay. I've been meaning to check it out. One of these days, I am going to check it out. Tony Leung is in it. So,
Sad as
yeah.
fuck, though.
Really? You said sad as fuck.
Yep.
Okay. Is it? I'm trying to think. What other movie would you kind of compare it to? Something that I would.
Similar to a movie like, say, Past Lives, or imagine 500 Days of Summer without the comedy. It's kind of like along those sort of lines. Like,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. All right. Yeah. There Will Be Blood, Paul Thomas Anderson. This is another amazing movie as well. And there's multiple movies there with Daniel Day Lewis. I think he also has Phantom Thread, which is on here as well. That list. I have not seen Phantom Thread, but I have seen this. Definitely a brilliant movie. Definitely a brilliant. And then Paul Thomas Anderson also has The Master, which is on here as well,
Hmm.
uh, with Philip Seymour Hoffman. Which I like The Master. I think I'd put something else in its place, but I think it's
I really like The Master. I was not that into Phantom Thread, but yeah, I agree. There Will Be Blood is fantastic.
yeah. This is an incredible performance from Daniel Day Lewis, as he always does in every movie, and he always turns out a pretty amazing performance. And if you love Paul Dano and love seeing him get the shit beat out of him, he does get the shit beat out of him in here, as he does with a lot of his movies, and things like Batman or things like Prisoners. He gets the shit beat out of him here as
Yeah, playing a
well.
weird ass little freak.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it makes me want to. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. It makes me want to watch it. I haven't seen this movie in years.
Anderson's
Um,
got another movie coming out. It's the perfect time to do it.
yeah, the movie with Leonardo DiCaprio. What's it called again?
One battle after another.
Yes, I am looking forward to that. Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio in it and Tiana Taylor. I am really looking for. That looks weird. It looks really weird. Looks really interesting. Yeah, and Benicio del Toro in it. Number two, David Lynch. Rest in peace with David Lynch. David Lynch who recently just passed away there. You have Mulholland Drive, which actually we recently did a review for in honor of David Lynch, one of his movies. It was the first time I seen it was this year, and I completely understand why it is on the list here. Really interesting story here. Really worth watching it, and then all the kind of twists and turns that it takes there, with the kind of the way the story unfolds. Amazing performance from Naomi Watts in this. Like she knocks it out of the park for this. I don't think she was. I think we talked about during the review. I don't think she was nominated for this Oscar. I don't think.
Right.
Which
Yeah, she didn't get nominated until 21 Grams a couple years later.
yeah. What about you? What's your thoughts on Mulholland Drive?
Yeah, I like this movie. It's not my favorite Lynch. Like, I'm more of a Blue Velvet, Wild at Heart sort of guy, but I do think this is really good. It takes you on a really interesting and freaky journey, and there is some imagery in there and an ending that you will not forget anytime soon.
Mm. Uh, and number one, Parasite. Parasite, which won Best Picture.
Trump's
Um,
favorite movie.
yeah, Parasite, man. Yeah, won Best Picture. Caused a little controversy when it won Best Picture there because it was a foreign movie. But I love this movie. I think I definitely see it. I think it was one of my favorite movies of the year when it came out. Definitely one of my favorite. I think when we did a list of like top movies of the 2010s, I think it was on my list there. So absolutely, I think it. Yeah, I could see it being number one for sure. There again, it's hard to pick a number one because it's like out of all these movies, to condense it
But that's
down.
a pretty good number one to like go for.
Yeah, and this was directed by Bong Joon-ho there, who recently had a movie come out. He did what was it? That
Mickey
recently
17.
Mickey 17 there, which I thought was good. I thought it was all
I
right.
thought it was all right.
Yeah. So yeah, you said yeah. So pretty fitting. You think number one?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and this was Julianne Moore who voted for this. You can see even her full ballot here of what she had. Um, some of these movies did make the list, but I could see it being in there. Superbad did make the list, but 40-Year-Old Virgin, I would put 40-Year-Old Virgin over Anchorman. I think that deserves to be there over
Yeah, me too.
I voted. I put this on my list when I had my ballot. Good Time. I think Good Time is better than Uncut Gems. I think that Ex Machina. I was thinking about maybe putting it on my ballot, but it's only 10 movies. Um,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that. I have not seen Dogtooth. I have not seen that one.
Dogtooth is fucking crazy. It's one of the movies that got Yorgos Lanthimos, like, it started to put him on the map before The Lobster, where he like really started to blow up. And yeah, the twists and turns that it takes. Um, the main character finds a very creative and violent way of beating somebody up using two video cassettes. That is one of the craziest bits of violence I have seen in a movie in like the last couple of decades. And yeah, it's not one of my favorites of his, but it is definitely worth checking out. Just want to go on a really like what the fuck ride.
Hmm. Yeah. So let's see. I'll pull up my ballot here. The movies that I had on my list there that I had. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. And here we go. So this was what I had. So I had Get Out. I had Past Lives that was on there. I had Creed. I had Moon. I had Paprika, Shaun of the Dead, Old Boy, Children of Men. Good Time, and Parasite, which we
Mm.
liked. Which Old Boy is on the list. Get Out, of course, is on the list. We just saw that one. Children of Men is also on the list. Parasite, of course, is on this. We just talked about number one, and um, yeah, those are the movies that are actually on the list itself. But yeah, I had that. But let's kind of go through it a little bit. Is there any movie that you would take off? There, you thinking about it?
In terms of ones I've seen that we scrolled past, I was not the biggest fan of Phantom Thread. We saw that on one of the other lists. Worst Person in the World, I liked. I don't know if it's quite like top 100 of of the century so far necessarily, but I do like it.
Okay. So I took off Black Panther. I think that should be maybe taken off. I can understand if you're going with cultural significance as well on top of that, and this movie did have a huge cultural significance with this movie. And I think it's good. I know a lot of people really love it. I
Yeah,
don't even
I think it's a perfect screenplay, but the issue is that the visuals can sometimes get a little mucky, especially during the climax.
yeah, and yeah, it's not my even my top 5 MCU movie. I think maybe top 10. It's top 10, but not top 5. There, but cultural significance, I could see it being on there. Minority Report is one I would have taken off. Um, even this
Yeah,
year. Oh, good.
that's a good one, but I don't know about top 100.
Like even this year, like 2002, like Steven Spielberg had Catch Me If You Can come out, which Catch Me If You Can is way better than Minority Report. It's way better.
Hmm.
Michael Clayton, I like Michael Clayton a lot. I know this is your favorite movie, all time. It's in your top 4 there on your letterbox. I would have taken Gladiator
Hmm.
out. I'm not a big Gladiator guy. Never saw really the huge appeal to Gladiator myself. Um, yeah, I just never been that much of a Gladiator. But I understand people who do love the movie. I've just never been one of those people myself. Um,
Nicholas, I finally agree on something. There he is.
Nic- Nicholas Sparks. That's like the author who does all those like romance novels, right?
Yeah, Notebook, Dear John.
Yeah.
Again, another person whose works get progressively worse and worse as they go along.
This was his ballot. Okay, he had
Oh,
Avatar.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck is Bohemian Rhapsody doing on there?
Wow, I guess it's his yeah, okay. So he had I guess I could see maybe Avatar for the again, like, Black Panther for, I guess, the cultural significance of it, Avatar. Maybe I could see that on there. But I don't know what the fuck Bohemian Rhapsody is doing here.
Like,
That movie.
Madagascar 3 being on there makes more sense than fucking Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, I don't know what the did his kid maybe he watched it because his kid, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he's got kids and he's like, "Man, I love this movie. My kids love it." So maybe he put the one in for his kids. Uh, Gladiator. Hereditary. I could see Hereditary was actually my replacement choice for one of these movies. Like if I had to put in another movie, Hereditary would have been on the list. I'm surprised it's not on the list. That kind of did surprise me. He's
Yeah.
got Inception, Mad Max Fury Road, which is number 11, Madagascar 3, okay. Dark Knight, Top Gun Maverick, which I don't know. I mean, maybe I guess maybe if you want to throw in cultural significance again, it was a big movie, I guess. Maybe we want to put that in there. Um, Toy Story 3. I'm kind of surprised it's not on the list. Toy Story 3. It's not
Yeah.
the it's not the best Toy Story movie. I think it's not the best one, but it's still great. It's still pretty good. It's still really good, but it's not the best. Maybe that was the thinking. It's not the best Toy Story movie. So yeah. So yeah. So yeah, let me see here. Yeah, take out Black Panther, take out Minority Report, Gladiator for me. Uh,
Francis Ha, I've seen. It's solid. I think it's a movie where your mileage is going to depend on how much you like seeing Greta Gerwig's quirky girl shtick.
Mm, yeah. I've never seen it. I have not seen this movie. This was voted by Mike Birbiglia, there, who's a comedian. There, he's a comedian. Do you want to see his ballot? You want to see it?
I feel like if we keep clicking on people's ballots, it's going to take us for like even longer to scroll through the list because it has to take us to like another page. Unless you could like drag it to another window, then
Oh yeah, I can. So I could do this. So this is we had Hot Fuzz.
Masterpiece.
Yeah, I mean, if you had to put one in there from Edgar Wright, I would say maybe Shaun of the Dead is better. It's tough though. Like, it's kind of tough. Um, Idiocracy he has on here. I don't know this movie. Me and You and Everyone We Know. I'm not familiar with that film. Sideways. I could maybe see Sideways. That's pretty great. Spotlight is already on the list. Superbad's already on the list. The Squid and the Whale and Up, which is already on the list. All right. Interstellar. Um, I don't go crazy for Interstellar. I never really got the huge love for Interstellar. What about you?
It's my favorite Nolan movie. I think it's the one that has the strongest emotional core to it, and I love the ambition and the scope of it, and all the ideas that it tries to tackle. And it's got one of my favorite McConaughey performances.
Mm. My favorite McConaughey performance, I'd say maybe either Dallas Buyers Club or Killer Joe. It's really great. I'd say maybe
Yeah,
that.
those are great too.
Yeah. So Interstellar. So I'd take out Interstellar if I'd take out that one. Um, this makes sense. Lord of the Rings. That makes sense. Why it would be there. Past Lives. What you already talked about. Anchorman. I'd take out Anchorman. I'd take out that. I think they're like I said, 40-Year-Old Virgin. I think there's other funnier movies from the century that you could kind of put in there other than Anchorman. There. I mm, I don't even think that's the funniest Will Ferrell. I think maybe
Step
try,
Brothers.
oh hell no, I don't like Step Brothers that much.
Oh, I fucking love Step Brothers.
Maybe Talladega Nights. Talladega Nights is
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. So maybe that one. I never seen this movie. I heard it was incredibly boring.
Um, it's a good movie that will not make you happy at any point during it.
Okay, gotcha. Is it worth a watch? You think? Lars von Trier?
Yeah, mostly for the performances. Like, I'm not a big Lars von Trier guy, but he does know how to get good work out of his cast, especially Kirsten Dunst. Like, it's her movie, pretty much. Like, she runs away with it.
Inside Llewyn Davis. That was the second Coen brother movie on the list. I would have picked another. I would have picked another Coen brother movie, or I saw this movie. I would have taken it. I would have taken it out of the list. I think it's okay. I think it's good. I don't think it's again like top movie of the century. I don't.
Yeah, I like it, but I wouldn't put it on my 100.
Yeah, and this is what about Rachel Zegler. Black Swan, Darren Aronofsky, really great. I love Black Swan.
Hmm.
I like that a lot. Tree of Life. This was another movie I heard was I never seen it. I heard it was very like nothing happens in this movie.
Yeah, I'm not a big Terrence Malick guy, and this is another one along the lines of Thin Red Line, where it's just like, yeah, this is just way too abstract and dull for me.
I keep hearing great things about this movie After Sun. I've never seen it.
Yeah, this movie's great. It's a movie that when I first saw it, I kept getting distracted, so it didn't hit as hard. But then last fall, it popped up on Netflix, and I watched it
Mm.
again without getting distracted, and it hits so much harder. It's so emotionally effective, and it feels so genuine in terms of the dynamic between Paul Mescal and the kid. They have great chemistry together. Their performances, separate and apart, are terrific. Yeah, if you can watch it, I definitely recommend checking it out.
Everything Ever All at Once. Um, Cultural significance. I could see that. I mean, also good movie. Also, I mean, when was the last time like a science fiction, action, comedy, drama film won Best Picture? Like it has all these different genres all blending together. Just hit at the right moment, right time. Um, yeah. What about you? What do you think?
Oh yeah, I agree. This is a movie I've seen more than once, and it gets better each time. And seeing it the first time was such an effective experience, especially because I got to see it for free because the guy at the ticket booth was so happy that someone was coming to see it that he was just like, "Fuck it, you don't even have to pay, just go in there. I'll let you in." And he let me in, and I was in there alone, and it just fucking blew me away seeing it like that.
Yeah. Oh Brother Where Out Thou, which is the third one. I really love this movie. Oh Brother Where Out Thou. That's really
Yeah, it's really good.
good. Yeah. I have not seen it. I really want to see it. The Florida Project.
Yeah, the Florida Project's really good. The ending, I think, will be a make or break deal for a lot of people because I know people who borderline hate the movie almost exclusively because of the last like 45 seconds.
Okay. Ratatouille there. Like I said, Disney, Pixar. But a Bird movie did make it on the list instead of The
Hmm.
Incredibles. So Ratatouille. So there. Would you put The Incredibles over Ratatouille or no?
Uh, yeah, I personally would, but Ratatouille is still fucking great. Like the only Brad Bird movie of his where it's just like, yeah, I can't really go with this is Tomorrowland. Everything else I either like or absolutely love.
Has he done anything since Tomorrowland?
Incredibles too.
Oh, right, Incredibles 2. All right. And then somebody else is taking over for Incredibles 3.
Yeah, it's the guy that did The Good Dinosaur and Elemental, which
I kind of like the Elemental was okay.
yeah, I just found it frustrating. Like when it's just the romance stuff, it's fine. Like if they had taken out all the element shit, I think that movie would immediately become so much better.
Mm. Carol here, Todd Haynes.
Good
Ocean,
movie.
Ocean. This was kind of surprising. Ocean's 11, but
It's a
it's
fun
fun.
movie.
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. I've never seen the original version of Let the Right One In. I've never seen
It's great. Like I go back and forth on whether I like that or the remake more, but I think they're both terrific.
that. Under the Skin. I'd take this one out. It's good. I like it, but I don't think it's not really a whole lot that really kind of happens here.
Yeah, I sort of agree. I think Johansson's performance really makes it what it is.
Yeah. The Hurt Locker. Tar's really amazing. Uh,
Yeah, I was kind of split on Tar. Like I admire it more than I enjoyed watching it necessarily.
mm, Spotlight. That makes sense. Oppenheimer makes sense. Gone Girl. Um, yeah, yeah, Gone Girl. I guess that's a solid pick. Little Miss Sunshine. Little Miss Sunshine. I don't know if I guess when you watch like a lot more indie movies, it's like I guess Little Miss Sunshine became like the indie movie, really like one of the first big indie movies to really blow up, I guess in a sense. And then, but
Sorta, yeah.
if you watch a lot of more indie movies, it's like it followed like a certain template and everything like that. That I guess Little Miss Sunshine started maybe
Hmm.
with that. Memento there. If yeah, I think Memento is my favorite Nolan film. Favorite one. I'd take out Kill Bill Volume 1. I'd take this one out. Uh,
Yeah, it's not. I like it, but I wouldn't rank it among like Tarantino's absolute best.
yeah, I'd take that one out. Whiplash, yes. Whiplash definitely.
Masterpiece.
Yeah. I take out this. I put in Good Time. I think Good Time is a better movie than Uncut Gems. Um, Punch Drunk Love makes sense.
Hmm.
That makes sense. Inception. I take out Inception. I think Inception's cool, and it's trippy, but I don't know. I think they're. What do you think?
I really like it. Nolan's made other stuff that I like more.
And because Nolan has 3 movies on the list, because he's got
I think four, because isn't Dark Knight on here too?
yeah 4 Dark Knight, Inception, Interstellar, Memento, 4 he's got 4 on
Oh
there.
wait, there's five. Because okay, this Dark Knight, Oppenheimer, Memento,
Oh yeah,
and Interstellar.
damn, he's got 5 on this list. Damn, okay, yeah, I take off Inception. Pan's Labyrinth, yes, Pan's Labyrinth there. I don't think it's my favorite Del Toro film. I think Nightmare Alley is really great. I love
Oh,
Nightmare.
this is my favorite of his.
Yeah, but yeah, Pan's Labyrinth is cool too. Borat, I take it off the list. Um,
Yeah, this is staying on the list to me. It's way too important to me.
yeah. I take that one off. I did this because Sacha Baron Cohen's kind of a Zionist bitch. Maybe that's why. And then
Yeah, that's a shame.
yeah. The favorite. I hear great things about this movie. I still have yet to see it. Yorgos
Yeah, that
Lanthimos.
movie's great.
This makes sense. 12 Years a Slave. That makes sense.
Hmm.
Up. Yeah. It's yeah. It's not my favorite animated film, but I could see it on here. Before Sunset. Uh, Almost Famous.
Really good
Uh,
movie.
Really good. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess yeah. All right. Roma's really amazing. Roma. I take off Moneyball was kind of surprising. Moneyball. I was like, there's other better sports movies. Like I say, Creed. I think Creed is a better sports movie than Moneyball. Um,
Mhm.
yeah. What do you think about with Moneyball?
I like the movie, but yeah, there's others that I like more.
I take off Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Um, I just yeah, I was not big on this movie. Like a big love letter to Hollywood, and not really a whole lot going on here. And yeah,
Yeah, I liked it better on a rewatch, but once again, Tarantino's made a lot of other stuff in the 2000s that I've liked more.
if I was gonna pick a Tarantino movie from the 21st century, it'd probably be The Hateful Eight. If I were to pick one, it might be that.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably my favorite he's done, or maybe Inglorious Bastards.
Oh boy, that makes sense. Oh boy is a masterpiece. Oh boy is amazing. The Master. Okay, I mean the Masters. I like it. I think it's good. Labor's good. Portrait Lady of Fire. I'd maybe take off. Gorgeous looking movie. Really, really super gorgeous film.
Yeah,
Uh,
I really liked it.
yeah, but I'd take it off maybe. What else we got here? Wally, we got that. Bridesmaid. I'd probably take off Bridesmaids.
Yeah, I'm not a Bridesmaids guy at all.
Yeah, why do you hate women so much? There, Chris?
I like the Heat.
Uh, the Heat. You like the Heat?
Yeah,
Okay. I mean, if you're gonna put a Paul Feig movie, I'd rather put Spy. Spy is really funny. Now, Spy is funny.
yeah, Spy's the one I haven't seen yet.
Oh, that's really good. Spy is really funny. But yeah, Bridesmaids. Yeah, I'd probably take that off. The Departed. Scorsese. If you're gonna put Scorsese movie, either probably The Departed or maybe Killers of the Flower Moon. I'd probably put as far as 21st century. Lost in Translation. That makes sense. Arrival. Dark Knight.
Yeah, Lost in Translation's another one that I'm just kind of like, yeah.
Mm, yeah. Denis Villeneuve makes sense to put. You got to put a Denis Villeneuve movie. Arrival. Dark Knight. So it's another Nolan movie. You think it deserves to be here? Dark Knight.
Yes, absolutely.
Mm. Yeah. I mean, mm, yeah. Dark Knight. I do love Dark Knight. I do really love Dark Knight a lot. I can watch Dark Knight over and over again. To Phantom Thread. I did not see it. Uh, her's really great. I do like her.
Yeah, you scrolled past it, but adaptation is another one that I'm not really crazy about.
Oh, okay. Adaptation. I have not seen adaptation actually myself. Anatomy of Fall was amazing. I did love Anatomy
Yeah,
of
I liked it.
Fall. Did not see Boyhood.
Boyhood's good.
Grand Budapest Hotel. If you're gonna put a Wes Anderson movie,
That's the
either
one.
either one or good. Either one's a good choice. Grand Budapest. Probably, I think Grand Budapest is better than Royal Tenenbaums. If you're gonna put one in there, Wes Anderson. But yeah, this makes sense. Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street makes sense to be on there.
Absolutely.
Zodiac, yes. Brokeback Mountain is on here. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
City of God is a masterpiece. A lot of people consider that movie a masterpiece. I still need
Hmm.
to see it myself. I
It's
take out.
really, really good.
I take out Inglorious Bastards. I take that out. Um, Good movie, but again, I just like it, it's not a lot of the bastards in it, like for a movie called Inglorious Bastards. But yeah, and Mel Brooks voted for this one. He voted for that one. Children of Men masterpiece. That's an amazing movie. So is Zone of Interest. Mad Max Fury Road, huge spectacle of a movie, and then yeah, so yeah, um, that was the top 100 movies of the 21st century there from New York Times. There, yeah. Do you have one that's the most egregious one to you, or
Uh, Probably Bridesmaids
mm,
or Tree of Life.
okay, yeah?
Yeah, those are two movies that I'm just like was not into at all watching them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good picks, I think, Bridesmaids and that. Yeah. If like I said, if you're gonna pick a more of another comedy, especially a female-led comedy, S Spy is probably your best pick, I think.
Yeah,
Um
I probably would have put Bottoms on that list for me
Oh,
personally.
yeah, Bottoms is really great too. Yeah, that's really awesome too, Bottoms. Yeah, that's really amazing too. Who did Bottoms again? That was
Emma Seligman. I hope I'm saying the name correctly.
okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Bottoms is really amazing.